Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for the September the 14th to the 20th, 2020 for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it will not resonate with everyone, so please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Happy birthday Virgo, your birthday is this week. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. All right, let's get right to it. Please, what are the messages for Virgo for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020? What are messages for Virgo for September the 14th to the 20th? Ooh, 2020. Look at that. Messages that Virgo needs to hear, please, for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020. What are the messages for Virgo for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020. Messages Virgo needs to hear, please, for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020. Okay. All right, Virgo, here we go. Your current situation, we have justice. Very nice. Your challenge, 6 of Cups. Your advice, the Hanged Man. And your outcome is the 3 of Wands. That's lovely. At the bottom of this deck, oh, beautiful. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that's fantastic. All right. Messages, or please clarify the cards on the table for Virgo. Please clarify the cards on the table for Virgo. Please clarify justice. Clarify the justice card, please. Clarify. Oops. Something. Pardon me just a moment here. Okay, let's just make sure. I'm not sure which one they wanted there. Please clarify the justice card, please. Thank you. I knew it was only going to be one of them. It was one of those 2 cards that did flip, but I didn't think it was both. Okay. Please clarify the 6 of Cups. Please clarify the 6 of Cups. Interesting. Please clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarify the 6 of Cups, please. There we go. Thank you. Please clarify the Hanged Man. Please clarify the Hanged Man for Virgo. Please clarify the Hanged Man. Thank you. That's quite a few. Well, okay, no, I'm gonna, you know what, there's 3 cards, but I just feel like I need to take them all. And please clarify the 3 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands, please. Thank you. Interesting. All right. All right. At the bottom of this deck, we have the 8 of Swords. All right, Virgo. Interesting reading we have here. Very interesting. Okay, so justice is clarified by the 6 of Cups. I have the 6 of Cups clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, we have 3 cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Chariot. And the 3 of Wands we have clarified by the 5 of Cups. Okay, this is very interesting. All right, Virgo, your current situation, we have Justice and the 6 of Cups. You know, there's, I feel many of you are really feeling quite well, actually, which is just lovely. There is there's a real sense of balance and harmony around you right now, Virgo. A lot of exuberant childlike energy and love. And perhaps maybe some of you have come into a place of real sort of inner balance and harmony and peace and joy, and almost like childlike innocence too. I feel many of you are feeling very young at heart right now. Some of you, this could also have to do with children. So if that happens to resonate with some of you, as far as if there was any custody battles by chance, that's only not going to be for very many of you. It's only going to be just for a few of you. But perhaps justice was served, and you were able to obtain custody of your children. But that's not for very many of you. I think for the majority of you right now, you're feeling quite balanced. You're feeling quite in tune. You're feeling very calm, cool, collected, and that there's not a lot of drama, there's no chaos in your life right now, and that's really, what more could you ask for than no drama and chaos, right? So that's fabulous. Your challenge, interestingly enough, for this week is the Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So while this harmony and this balance and this love, it really exists, I'm getting the sense that there's still more work to do. There's always more work to do, right? And maybe it's in maintaining that balance, because that's not always easy. Once you have it, it can kind of come and go, right? And your challenge is going to be, I feel, very much to maintain that harmony and that connection with your inner child too. Right? Because we all have an inner child. I don't care how old you are. You can be 110 years old. And maybe you can't get around and roll around and be silly like you used to, but you can still very much be young at heart. And be silly and, all those things. You don't have to be bitter, right? So I feel your challenge is very much that is to maintain that level of inner peace and harmony and balance, because it's not always easy, right? And the Eight of Pentacles is very much about self-mastery, and working on something diligently in order to achieve a level of mastery, and that can absolutely pertain to yourself, in maintaining what it is that you truly desire. And especially when you get to a certain level, you just got to kind of keep going, right? You don't reach this point where you're like, this is where I really enjoy, I feel very happy and at peace, and all of a sudden you don't just stop doing everything that got you to that point. You have to keep doing those things that got you to that point, because it's like, I feel like there's a level of maintenance that needs to be kept up in order for you to really maintain this balance, this peace, this joy, this inner harmony that you have going on, and that's not always easy. So just keep that in mind, that it's something that you're always going to have to keep working at, because things are going to come up, things are going to change. Life always likes to throw you some curveballs, right, to have you learn a few more lessons, because you haven't learned enough apparently, right? So but that's okay, because it only leads to good things as long as you approach it from the right perspective. And interestingly enough that I said that, your advice we have is the Hanged Man. This is very much about a new perspective, and to see things from a new perspective. And we have it's clarified by the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm really getting the sense that this is kind of who you are. or who you're being asked to be. Yeah, because there's always a lot of hard work that's necessary when it comes to changing your perspective or obtaining a new perspective on something. But you're up to the task. You're a hard worker, Virgo. And you're very intelligent. You're very grounded and patient, and that's a good thing. I feel that you're also being asked to be somewhat bold at this point, right? Go forward. If you got a vision for something, go for it. Be confident. Show your most charismatic self. And pursue those interests that you have and those goals that you have, because we all have goals. Even when you reach one goal, there's always another goal. There's always something more to achieve. And often, something might go sideways for you. There's nothing really here indicating that, but I'm just kind of getting that. That's something, and that's why you're going to need this new perspective. Because if you already have this balance and this harmony, there could be something that's going to throw it off, right? I don't think that's going to be for all of you. It might even just be your own mind that throws you off, right? Because our mind plays tricks on us all the time. Because what people have to realize is that you are not your thoughts. I am not my thoughts. We are not our thoughts. It's our thoughts that often will trap us. And that's why I think you're being asked to find this new perspective, to do the hard work and be prepared for hard work, but also be able to see past that, right? See past that and say, no, I know what I'm passionate about. I know where my enthusiasm lies, and I'm going to go for it. And just go for it, right? Don't worry about what's happening externally, all the distractions in the world. Forget about them. Tune those all out and just guide your life in the way that you want it to go, very much so. And sometimes when you look at things in a different way, you can see the path much more clear than you could before. And I really feel that that's what you're being asked to do. Look at things in a different way, and the path ahead is going to be, the vision that you have is going to be a lot more attainable and achievable when you look at things from a new perspective, including that inner balance and harmony and love and peace and joy that we all aspire to have, whether we want to admit it or not. And you will be, and you're being guided too. You're being guided by the universe. You're being guided by your cosmic ancestors. You're being guided as to how to maintain and keep going. And they will help you too to find that new perspective. Your outcome, we have the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. I find this interesting because it wasn't until this, and I was looking at this earlier when I was talking about, something might be coming to challenge you, right? And it could be something from the past, possibly. So first of all, your outcome is one of, your outcome is one of you're going to get there. Ships are coming in, but you're also going to be broadening your horizons, right? There's a message of, looking at the bigger picture and kind of expansion, because I think this is what you're over, right? This 5 of Cups energy is what you're over. You're done with this focus on loss and disappointment, sadness, what you don't have, what didn't work. For a period of time, I feel many of you we're focusing on that. And that's okay, because sometimes we lose something disappointed us. We have to feel that. Even though it's a negative emotion, we still have to feel those and go through it. But you're not stuck there. You're moving past that. And it may be a challenge at times that'll be like the maintenance that you have to do so that you don't get stuck in this again. The work that you have done in order to get to the place where you are right now, will be imperative that you maintain that so that you don't get stuck focusing on what hasn't worked, what you lost, what your disappointments are. You know, where some sadness came into your life at some point. Because very much you're going to be expanding. You're going to be broadening your horizon. Some of you may even be traveling. But good things are coming and you are ready for them. And you are going to be moving in a direction that is very much bigger than what you have ever done or currently have. You're definitely expanding. There's real. I'm getting expansion. You're expanding, whether that's in a business or in a relationship or just in life in general. But you're really sort of, you know, you are like you're all. It's all about expansion right now. Yeah. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is really the epitome of this expansion. This is like the outcome of the expansion, almost, I want to say. This, what you're sitting in there, when you change your perspective and you're able to just go for it, this is what you achieve. This is wealth, this is prosperity, this is abundance, this is a happy home and a happy family, stability, solid foundations, very much this is the core of your being. Very much, Virgo. This is the core of your being, especially right now. And you're going to get there, right? This is also related to like that guidance I was mentioning earlier. Like you're being guided, and this is going to very much speak about your cosmic family, right? Because this is the tree of life here, the way that these pentacles are arranged. I'm not sure if you can see it on there or not, but you know, and they're helping you to achieve this abundance and this stability, so that you can experience all the wonders and joys in life that life has to offer. And at the bottom of this deck, it's interesting, we have the Eight of Swords. So this is not always the best energy to be in, actually. In fact, nobody wants to be in this energy. But this is really, I feel this is related to your challenge and the maintenance that you'll have to do in order to maintain a certain level of inner peace and harmony. Because this is self-sabotage, this is negative thinking, self-imposed limitations, and they can kind of creep up every once in a while, right? And that's why it's important to keep doing the work that you're doing in order to maintain what you have already gotten yourself to, the point you've already gotten yourself to. Because now the good thing about this card and this energy of the Eight of Swords is that even though, you know, it doesn't always look all that great there, you can see she's blindfolded, she's got all these swords that are kind of fencing her in, her hands are bound in chain. But here's the best part. First of all, her hands are bound with a chain, but there's no lock on this chain. There's no lock on it. So you can easily just wiggle your way out of it. No problem. The blindfold, it's not very tight. She can easily take that off. All of the swords that surround her, none of them are stuck into the ground. They're all just there. You can easily just push those aside. So it's very easy to release ourselves from this energy. It's very easy to become trapped in it at the same time. It's easy to become trapped in that energy of I can't, or I don't have this, or I can't do this, or I'm no good, or just, all of a sudden bad habits kind of start to take place and you stop doing the things that were working for you and you just, start doing other things. You kind of get too much inside your own head. The good news is, Virgo, I don't think you guys are all that prone to doing that, but we all are. It depends on what else you have in your chart. But nevertheless, it's a reminder that if you do find yourself going down a slippery slope, remember, self-mastery. You have the ability within you to keep working on yourself. It's not something that it's like a lifelong journey. We always do. We're always working towards that, all of us, in order to find that inner peace and happiness. And this Eight of Swords, it really disrupts that. And we do it to ourselves. We very much do it to ourselves. like I mentioned, it's easy to become trapped, but it's also very easy to set ourselves free from that, right? So just keep that in mind. And there's a lot of different ways that you can easily set yourself free from that. And it's going back to what you know works for yourself. Positive affirmations are another wonderful way. And just, don't overthink things. It's not good for anybody, right? Okay, let's get a Moonology Oracle card for you. What is the message, please, for Virgo for September the 14th to the 20th, please? That was quick. Interesting. Yeah, things are changing, right? Like I said, there's something expansion, right? There's something bigger. And we have full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So, and that's, yeah. Ten of Pentacles is very much a positive energy. It's very great. But this is also, I feel this is very much related to this Three of Wands. I keep looking at the Three of Wands and your outcome, right? Expansion. Your ship is coming in. There's just something bigger beyond that is going to, that you're coming to, that's coming to you even. So yeah, a fiery climax approaches, right? I mean, interpret that how you will, but get your mind out of the gutter, because it's not always about that. But it's good. It's excitement. It's good, and this is something that is going to benefit you long term, and you will overcome the minor challenges that you have. There's no question. There's nothing here that suggests that that is going to be a challenge. You'll easily work through that, Virgo. No problem. All right, that's going to do it for your reading for this week. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.